Hello everybody, Tony Aiello, Llama Blog here with your latest Marquardt Rosecrans Avenue project update number 25. And it has been a while since we've been on here, hasn't it? And we're going to shoot this right before it gets dark on this late autumn day with winter just around the corner. And yeah, do you guys remember when we first started this? I think the last video we shot was when the bridge is fully open, and it has been open for a few months now, and I'm sure you guys all know that. But amazing what has happened here since we first started filming these updates. And just look at the progress here. I just want to give you guys a quick update here. And yeah, they started, remember they started construction in earnest in January of 2023, and pretty much finished up in about, what was it, September? I'm trying to remember. We predicted October, and we've been really good with our predictions. And yeah, it's been open since September. There you see the new signal at the bottom of the bridge there to the west. And then Iselli Road, the new signal down there. And boy, it sure has changed a lot, huh? And actually, this is actually really close to the original configuration, because you know Rosecrans Avenue started in the late 19th century, was actually constructed. And for years, I think all the way up until the 40s, maybe I think up until the 50s, it dead ended right here at Marquardt. And then it got extended to Valley View years later, and then years later it got extended, I think, all the way to Beach, which it does now. But for many years, this was the configuration. Marquardt would kind of like just kind of come around here and turn into Stage Road, which is kind of what it does now. But you can see all the improvements, and just beautiful, beautiful. Of course, the whole reason behind this was all of the deadly accidents here at Marquardt and Rosecrans over the years. Between 2013 and 2019, there were like 31 incidents and 6 deaths. That's averaging like a death a year. So, and of course, you guys, probably most of you already know this, but there was years of planning before the construction started. You know, a few years of planning. I think once they announced, they didn't even start construction after they announced they were going to do it. Probably, I don't think it was like another 2 or 3 years after that, but which is usually the way bureaucracies work. And you can kind of see over here, you remember some of the early videos we shot that was right from this spot. So fascinating. Now you're probably wondering, why isn't it on the news? Why isn't anybody talking about it? In fact, the only place I've heard about it is from me. But oh, here comes a train too. You might have seen in past videos I've mentioned that it's a really good, really cool train watching spot. Excuse me, got a little tickle in my throat there. I can't think of, what do they call those guys that watch the trains? Not train watchers. There's a word for it. I don't know why it's escaping me right now. But yeah, it's a really cool spot here. If you just like shooting videos of trains or just relaxing and watching the trains go by, you can park in plenty of parking right here. And then you also see there's a sidewalk right here. Now you remember before, all traffic would have to stop on Rosecrans, and how many times did that happen to us a day? And obviously on Marquardt too. And now you can see the traffic goes over the train. Beautiful sight. So I was mentioning, you're probably wondering, why isn't it on the news and why haven't we heard about it? Well, remember, they weren't projected to finish this until March of 2025. So it's actually, yeah, it was March of 2025. So it was done, what was that, 5 or 6 months ahead of schedule. Now, I have a feeling, and I'm predicting now, and I'm usually good with my prediction, predictions, they're going to be having a really big, and I don't think they're completely done over here yet, guys, before I forget. I think they're going to be still putting in some greenscape and stuff here. But I think there's going to be scheduling a big event with probably Supervisor Hahn and all the other dignitaries and officials will be here probably, I'm guessing, in March for the official, or, you know, spring after the holidays. They'll probably all be out here for the official ribbon cutting grand opening ceremony, even though, you know, everything's open and traffic is allowed to you know, go through here. So just a really fantastic job they did overall. Flatiron, I think, was the lead contractor. Just, they did a great job. They provided me with some information a couple of times, and just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up here. That's what it looks like here. This is the latest. It's been open for a while, and hope you've been enjoying it. And we'll have more of these updates coming up, and including, like I mentioned, when they have some kind of official dedication ceremony or ribbon cutting or whatever they're going to do, when all the dignitaries can come out here and get their photos taken and do what they like to do. So anyways, until next time, you guys have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it happens to be. And until next time, Tony Aiello, Llamarada Blog.